on 1st of January 1986, okay? So we are talking about the number of elephant, same thing, but this is a different model. So it's 100 plus 40 plus 400 e to the power negative. Okay, you look. This one, if you want to make your life easy, you can write as 0.1 t. Yep. Negative t over 10 can be written as negative 1 over 10 t. So you put it as negative 0.1 t. So it's easier for you to key into the calculator. Yeah, if you want to. Okay, so now we are going to do by calculus. So you want to find the minimum number of elephant predicted. You find your n prime t, then you try to solve it algebraically. Find the exact value. Because if the question says exact value, you can only use your calculator to check. So we are going to do for both. So can you please differentiate? 4 plus 400 e to the power negative 0.1 t times by negative 0.1. Okay, so I can straight away put this as equal to 0. So I have 4 minus 40 because this time this give me 40, okay? E to the power of negative 0.1 t equal to 0. So can you continue to solve this? So can anyone tell me what is the value for t? So A and B can lump it together. After you finish doing this, then you can answer A and B at one go. Can someone give me the answer for T? Not yet? Okay. Okay, someone have got it as 23.0258. Is that correct? So this is 40 e to the power negative 0.1 t equal to 4. So everything you divide by. So I always say when you have this correct, the power, you will put it like that. Negative power, you bring it down. So you do a cross multiply. So e to the power 0.1 t is equal to 40 over 4. Can or not? So e to the power 0.1 t is equal to 10. So 0.1 t equal to ln 10. So t equal to ln 10 over 0.1. Is that the answer? Yeah. So that is the answer. Ln 10 divided by 0.1. So this will be the exact value. So if they ask for exact value, it will be 10 ln 10, okay? Hello? 10 ln 10, this is the exact value. So when you read the question, you have to be very careful. Are they asking for exact value? So when this minimum will occur, after how many years? 23 years. So it will happen at 20 1st January. Okay. So now we answer part A. They want the minimum number, correct? So we go and 23.0258. So you punch into the calculator and you get the answer. Yeah. Okay, do you have the answer? Okay, so when, part B, when is this happen? So from 1st Jan 1986, I plus 23. 2029. 1st Jan 2009. 2009. 2009. Yeah. Okay, now I want everyone to try to use your graphic calculator and see whether you can get the turning point or not of this value, the minimum curve. And show me the curve. Use your GC, please. Try. Key in the function slowly. Negative 0.1x. Okay, you go to the window, you set from 0 to maybe 30. Then you do a zoom fit. It will take some time, okay? So your curve will go in this way. It starts from, the initial value will be 800. Initial value is 500. So you go down, then you go like that. Yeah. So you get the minimum value by using second trace. Get the minimum. See whether you can manipulate that well or not. Left bound, right bound. So you got this point. So every time when you ask, we ask you to sketch the graph, right? You have to label the turning point. Okay. So are you okay? So every question you must learn how to use your GC as well as by calculus, okay? Are you familiar with your GC now? Okay, can we go to question 12? Hello? Can we move on to question 12? Hello, you are very quiet. Are you in my class? Okay. Question 12, huh? Okay, question 12 is talking about the profit. They say P, yeah, they give you the formula already. So the profit function in terms of the number that you produce. So it doesn't mean that you produce more, you will get more profit. Yeah, depend on the number. So always bear in mind, it doesn't mean the more, the better. Not necessary. Okay, so you want to find the number of items that need to be sold to maximize the profit on each item, right? Yeah, so this time round, I'm not going to use calculus first. I'm going to use GC. So can you please plot the graph for the GC? Use GC and plot this graph first, profit graph. So we are going to see how the profit go. So everyone key in the function first. Okay, by the way, n is the number, correct? So you go to window, you put your x minimum at 0, put x maximum. Okay, now in this case, you have to keep trying until you can get the maximum turning point. Hello? Okay, then you go to, maybe I will put my x maximum as 200. Then I do a zoom fit. So the x maximum is up to you. Okay, so you will get a graph. It look like that. You go to window. So it start from when n equal to 0. 0, 0, 25, 5, 5 times 4, 200. So it start from 0. Then the graph go up, then it come down, am I right? Okay, now, why this question I ask you to do graph first? Because in some of the situation, they may ask you, what is the largest number of what is the largest number of items that you should produce so that you still have profit? So now you look, the graph will cross like that, am I right? So if you put your x maximum as 200, if you go to the window again, your x minimum is 0, am I right? Hello, class? So I will make it more than 200. I will make it my x maximum, I will make it 250. Okay, then I do a zoom fit again. Then do you see the graph come down? So that means here, this is a negative profit. Will anyone do such a business? You don't get profit yet, you have to put in. So what is the maximum number that they can produce? Hello? Can you please count from the graphic calculator? You go second trace. You look for 0. Yeah, left bound. I'm doing it. That's why you should go according to my speed. Then right bound. Then guess, enter. So it's exactly 200 there. So if they produce more than 200, they won't get any profit. So for this case, I can ask you for domain. So n is a member of real number, and I should say n is a member of whole number. Yeah, because n. So in this case, when we talk about a maximum, we have to be very careful. After I will show you. Okay, n is a member of whole number, and n must be between 0 and 200. You get me? Because n is talking about the number of items. So you have to look at the situation and decide what to do. Not always any number can work. Okay, so now, got it? Okay, so now can you find the coordinate of this point? Can you find the coordinate of this point, turning highest point? Using your ZC second trace maximum. Left bound, right bound. Exactly 50. Oh, you are lucky. Yeah. No. Y is 50. X is not 50. So the coordinate of the maximum point is 75. Oh, so 75 and Y is 50. Yeah. Okay. So that means it must produce 75 items to get a maximum profit of 50. Maximum profit per item. This is a maximum profit per item. Okay. So, got it? So this is by graphic calculator. So when you use graphic calculator, correct, you can get the domain. So bear in mind, anything you given, if you cannot solve, if you don't know how to get the domain, let the calculator help you. Okay, so from GC, then we can find the number of items that need to be sold to maximize the profit on each item. So you can answer part A, 75 items. Okay. So what is the maximum profit per item? So maximum profit per item will be 50. Okay, so now what is the hence the total profit per day? So total profit per day will be 75 times 50. So it will be 3,750. Are you okay? So now how to do it with calculus? You try doing it with calculus. Okay. Try to do this with calculus. You want to find the domain using calculus will be quite difficult. You have to solve a quadratic inequality, okay? Can you do this with calculus? So you get your P prime N. Yeah, bring down the power. Copy down the whole thing. Power take away 1 times by the derivative of the inside. Take away 200, your derivative is 0. Negative 2n, the derivative is 2. Equate equal to 0. Yeah. So 20 over square root of n plus 25 is equal to 2. So 20 divided by 2 equal to square root of n plus 25. So 10 square is equal to n plus 25. So n is equal to 75. So you have to draw the sign diagram of P prime n. This case here, when you draw the sign diagram, you must make sure you put like that. So here is your 75. Maximum, here is a plus, here is a minus. So you get the answer. Are you okay? Okay, huh? So can I move on? Hello? Can I move on? Okay, I want to let you know something. This question don't allow me to do so, but I'm going to go to, I'm just want to quote you with some example. Can I? Okay, maybe I change the function to become like that. I don't know whether it works or not. Okay, can you please change your function into like that? I also change. Okay, go to your calculator. Just now your function correct. Now you just change the 200 to 150. You know how to change, huh? Then you go to graph. Nothing come out. Uh-oh. You go zoom fit. You go zoom fit first. You go zoom fit first, huh? Okay, I'm not interested. I'm not interested with the, okay, I'm interested with the turning point. Can you count the turning point? The graph go like that. I want you to count the turning point first. Okay, I'm counting also. Also 75. Cam ngam nga. What should I change? If I change this to 3n, you try and see. Okay, let's try and see 3n. Because I want to teach you certain thing. Okay, never mind. We go to Zoom feed again. Okay, if you turn to 3n, correct, you go to Zoom feed, correct? Please put your x a bit smaller, x maximum a bit smaller. So I'm playing around, so give you times to play around also. Okay. So you find the turning point, maximum point. I hope it's not a whole number. I hope it doesn't give me whole number. I don't want whole number. Okay. I got this as 19.44 and this is 58.33. Right? Look, for this, n should be whole number, correct? So now you want to talk about maximum profit, correct? What you need to do, listen here, you have to test. You have to test, So now you have to find P19. You see what is the value, and you have to find P20, and you see what is the value. You can do this by using your Y1. Or now even you can use the graph. You can just go to trace. You change the value of X to 19. Then you put a, so this one I got 58.329983. And if I put 20, I got 58.328157. Okay, so now which one will give you a higher profit? So you have to make a conclusion. So definitely this one, even a bit different. So it's not a matter of round up or round down. So you have to check. So if you are talking about whole number, and here 19.44 is not a whole number, so you have to take one whole number before it, that is 19, and another number, whole number after it, that is 20, and you test. Then only you select. Therefore, n must be 19 to get the maximum profit. Do you get me? Hello? Are you clear?
Yes.
So this part, if like just now the question, it happened to be exactly like that. So you don't have to worry about that. But if it's not, so you have to test and check, or we so-called you check. Okay? So can we go to question 13? Okay, by the way, log E means ln. Ln. Okay, they give you T is between 0 and 15. Okay, you may use your GC first. Then after that, you use calculus. Okay, I give you 5 minutes to try, or 10 minutes, both by GC and using calculus. So key in the function into your calculator, put in the domain, do a Zoom feed. I hope everyone is doing that. No one is in other side. God is watching you. Plus 90, remember, look at the equation carefully. Okay, key in already, go into Windows, set 0 to 15. Go to Zoom, select Zoom feed.
Zero to 50, right?
15. You look at the question, 15.
All right.
15. 15. So if you use your GC, you will get a graph like that. You can go to the window. The Y minimum is 77, Y maximum is 109. So you start with 90, then you go down. Then after that, you go up. So if we ask you to sketch the graph, right? Listen, when we ask you to sketch the graph, the important point you have to label will be the starting point. If you go to the graph, you just press trace. Okay, you put your x equal to 0, there will be a number coming out. So you have to put here 0, 90. Then the maximum is 15, correct? So you have to label the coordinate of this point. That is, you put your x as 15, your calculator will give you 15 and 109.5. Everyone know how to get that straight from your calculator? You just press the button trace, then you put in the x value. Then after that, you have to get the x coordinate, the coordinate of the minimum point. So go to second trace, select minimum, left bound, right bound, that kind of things. Okay, right bound. So I got here 3, 77.27. Okay, so if I ask you to sketch the graph for W, right? So I give you 3 marks. I expect to see, I give you the domain. I expect to see the coordinate of these 2 points and the coordinate of turning point. That is called sketch. And the shape is correct. So you get all the 3 points. So this you will get 3 marks. So if in any place I ask you to sketch a graph, you have to do it like that. Okay, find the weight of the bodybuilder at the start of the program. So we know already, answer for A. I mean W0. So it's 90 kg. Find the minimum weight obtained and how many months it takes to reach that. So part B, after 3 months. After 3 months, the minimum weight is 77.3 kg. Yep. Done. So you see, for this chapter, if I didn't say by calculus, or I didn't say find algebraically, with the help of your graphic calculator, you can do it. Okay. So now by calculus, what we need to do, we have to put W prime t, it will be 5 minus 20, 1 over t plus 1, correct? Then you equate it equal to 0. So you have 5 equal to 20 over t plus 1. So 5t plus 5 equal to 20. So 5t equal to 15. So t equal to 3. So after 3 months, so therefore W minimum. So you have to prove a minimum. So W minimum. So this is a minus, this is a plus. Okay, will be equal to W3. So you put in 5 times 3, take away 'huh? Is it the month? Oh, I got plus 90. Where is my plus 90? Here I didn't put plus 90. So I'm wrong. Okay. Minus 20 ln 4 plus 90. Okay. So you will get 77.3 kg. So this is by calculus. Is that okay? So you have to learn both, by graph, by calculus. Okay. So we go to the last one. You see the last one that I sent it to you? About the cylinder. Do you have that question? Yeah. So I tell you, that is extremely important. Okay, that question is a cylinder of a cheese. Now you want to cut it out. This is the sphere. So you want to cut out a cylinder. And I believe this is one of the questions in your textbook also, if I'm not mistaken. Or no? So from here to here. Okay. So this is the radius of the cylinder. I call it X. What is the maximum volume of a cylinder? Okay, can anyone tell me how to find the volume of a cylinder? Volume? Pi r square h. Am I right? Hello? Okay, good. So volume, we want everything to be in terms of X. X is the radius of a cylinder, okay? Pi x square h. Okay, so now we have to think of a way to replace the h with x. So in this question, you have to look at this triangle. A, B, C. So BC is the height of the cylinder. Can you tell me what is the length of AC? AC is the diameter of the circle of a base of a cylinder. What is the length of AC?
2x.
Correct. What is the length of AB? That is the diameter of the sphere.
16.
Good. Because the radius of the sphere is 8. Am I right? So now, from here, are you able to write h in terms of x? Yes, you can. You use Pythagoras theorem. 16 squared minus 2x squared. So 16 is 2 times. 16 is 2 times 8. Do you know why Miss Do write it like that? So that I can factorize out this. Clear? So it will become 2 square root of 64 minus x squared. So this one will become pi x squared times 2 square root of 64 minus x squared. So it will be 2 pi x squared square root of 64 minus x squared. Okay, so I will encourage everyone to remember how to find the volume of a cylinder. Yep. So from here, you can differentiate by using products rule, or you can use your GC and get the answer. Okay, in this case, can I ask you, what is the maximum value for X, the domain? Based on this question, X can be 0 or maximum 8. Thank you. That means when X is 0, the situation will be like that. This is a sphere, correct? The cylinder will look like this. When X is 8, correct? This is a sphere. The cylinder look like this. One straight line. Are you clear? So the volume is 0. So when you draw the sign diagram, make sure you draw it within here. Are you clear? Okay, this one I will leave it to you to do by calculus. Okay, or now, can you please use your GC and tell me the answer? Before we end the class, the calculus part, I will let you handle by yourself. We have handled this before. So you key in 2. Do you know how to get the pi? Yeah. 2 pi x squared square root 64 minus x squared. Okay, go to window, set 0 to 8, zoom fit. Oh, okay. I thought I'm something wrong. Do you get a graph like that? Yeah. Then you find the stationary point. Okay. 6.53 and here is 1238.2. You get that? So that means the radius must be 6.52. So when I say the dimension for cylinder, you give me the radius and the height. Are you clear? If I ask for dimension, you give me radius and the height. Okay or not? The height you have to put into here. Put this value of x into there. Okay, any question concerning this? So question 14, if you want to try, you can try. That is dealing with distance formula. So when I talk about optimization, I can give you any scenario, okay? So you have to just keep practicing. Hello, class? Any further question? For the question 14, when we say distance is perpendicular distance, do you know how to find perpendicular distance or not? Okay, I leave it to you. If you don't know, then you come and you ask me, okay? So I try not to do everything for you, okay, class? So we have enough. So tomorrow we will talk about rate of change. Yep. Then you can start to do your practice test. Because some of your next week you will be doing your practical, correct? So you will listen to the recorded lesson. Okay, I will try to discuss all the practice tests and tell you what are the important things that you have to take notes of for your SAT 2. Yep. The paper set already, 42 marks, 1 hour. Okay. Thank you, class.
Thank you, miss.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
Mm.